Hi, everybody. Welcome to the final episode of It Takes a Village to Survive COVID-19. Hopefully, come September, we'll be able to communicate more face-to-face and share information that way. Some of you may recognize my location this week. It is my COVID-19 gym. When we've been doing our synchronous learning, I've been doing phys ed from here, and to me it kind of sums up our current lives. It's not really where I want to be, but I still try and make the best of it. First, to our shout-outs. Madame would like to have a shout-out to all the grade 3s who participated and made kindness stones for our frontline workers. She was really proud of the job that you did and really appreciated the effort for those people that are out there every single day to help us. Thanks, grade 3s. Lastly, to my two partners in this endeavor. Thanks, Miss Hearn. When I proposed the idea, she really had no idea what she was getting into, working with Mr. Swybrouse and I, and she jumped in full-hearted and did a great job. Thanks, Miss Hearn. To Mr. Swybrouse, hey, you're a great partner to work with. We've supported each other through these times, and you've really helped me a lot. Thanks, Mr. Swybrouse.
AVP rocks! AVP rocks! AVPS, AVPS, AVP rocks, AVP rocks, AVP rocks.
Say A. Say B. Say P. Rocks.
AVP rocks! AVP rocks!
Hey everyone, it's special guest time this week, and I'm joined this week by Miss Terry Blackwell. Well, how are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me and asking me to be here.
No, we're really happy. So, what are some of the things you've been doing as a superintendent to keep busy?
Well, first of all, I mean, who would have thought that when we left in March that we'd all be working virtually? But we've continued to do that as a senior team. We have lots of meetings online, and we're collaborating in new ways. It's been an experience that's really made me realize, like many of you, how important relationships are and how much we miss being together. And that will come again. We'll have that opportunity. On a personal note, I'm enjoying time with my family, and I ensure that I make time for physical and mental health. And for those of you that have pets, my dog Buster thinks that this is the best thing that ever happened. So I'm spending lots of time with walking my dog.
Yeah, I think our dogs aren't going to know what to do when we eventually do head back to work. I know one thing we've been doing a lot of as a staff is getting ourselves ready to help our grade 8s celebrate their end of time at Alton Village. So I was wondering if you just had a quick message for some of our grade 8s as well.
Yes, and I really feel for our grade 8 students. I know that they have a lot of passion for Alton Village and a commitment to that school, and it's a different ending to what they thought would happen. So, you know, as we bring the school year to an end, we celebrate Alton Village grade 8 graduating class of 2020. While you've missed many important events, you're part of a historical event that may help us be more humanitarian and noble in our future. Graduates, you're celebrated for the hard work and perseverance that you've demonstrated, both at Alton Village and in the last little while since March break. And I guess the thing that's really important is the village values of respect, leadership, citizenship, and kindness will serve you well as you head to high school. So congratulations and all the best for your high school career.
Thank you. Yeah, those values are really important, and they're things that we actually do practice each day at Alton Village. And so before then, though, I don't know if you just had a quick safe summer message for the rest of our school, and then we'll say goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for that opportunity. I just like to say to all the Alton Village public school family, we recognize it's been a challenging ending to the school year. We thank you for your willingness to finish strong. I hope you found ways to embrace the change to your typical routines. Maybe there were mornings where you didn't have as many rushes and you were able to go on morning walks. Fewer evening commitments or more family dinners, fewer scheduled events, and more time for personal growth and to be together. We often have little control over what happens to us in life, but we have full control over how we choose to respond. So I'd like to say thank you to the students, parents, and Alton Village staff for finding ways to learn, teach, and communicate and grow together.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. And we've really enjoyed our special guest segment. All of our special guests have been great, and we really appreciate you coming in for our last episode and being a really nice way for us to end our little video cast for everyone. So we really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great summer, and maybe we'll see you out walking your dog one day.
All right. Have a safe and enjoyable summer, everyone.
All right,
Take
thank you.
Thanks, Miss Blackwell. Thanks, Mr. Swibrows. That was some really, really neat thing, and it's great to have that perspective. Next, we're going to hear from Miss Hearn, and she's going to give her final little send-off on some fun things you can do.
Hi AVPS, welcome back to more tips and tricks for how to have fun and avoid boredom while in self-isolation. Now, this is our last one, but I still have some ideas for you, so let's get started. The first one is a documentary called 2040. It's a documentary about climate change by a filmmaker named Damon Gameau. And the reason he created this documentary is he was concerned about what the world might look like 20 years from now. So he has a 5-year-old daughter right now, and he was wondering what her world would look like at 25. So what he did is he set out to travel the world, meeting innovators and world changers and these leaders about discussing climate change and new approaches and solutions for how to deal with climate change as we move forward into the future. And it's a very positive film, actually, about how we can create change in our world right now and the different things that we can be doing and resources that we can use to create that positive change. So I highly recommend it. It's a great film, especially for our grade 7 and 8 students and parents. It's an awesome video to watch, very positive and uplifting video about what we can do to help our world right now. So that I highly recommend the documentary 2040. Another idea that you can do right now is a backyard picnic. The weather has been so beautiful. It's a great opportunity to just take your lunch and bring it outside to the backyard with you as a family. And again, you can always make it simple, just sandwiches, fruits and veggies. Bring your water bottles outside and just make a day of it. Making sure to wear your sunscreen and having your sunglasses on, sun hats on, and really enjoying the weather. Make sure you find a shady part of the backyard as it has been really hot lately. And a fun game that you can play as a family outside is taking the traditional games of like volleyball and tennis and swapping out the ball for a balloon. So what you can do at home is blow up a balloon and then bring out the tennis rackets and just play with the balloon going back and forth between you. Or you can use a balloon as a volleyball and just make a net. You can even put a piece of rope or string on the ground to show the boundary of your area and just play back and forth with your family members. That's a fun game that you can play. And it also ensures that there will be no broken windows if the balloon goes off the court. Another idea that you can do is reading a good book. So this is a great time to catch up on some summer reading. Spend time with your families. This is the one time in our lives where we probably will have loads of time to spend together. So making sure we're taking advantage of that. I hope you all enjoy the beautiful weather and keep cool. And I really appreciate being a part of the AVPS community this past year as I was new this year. It's a wonderful community and I'm so grateful that I was able to be a part of it this year. I hope you all have a safe and happy summer. Congratulations to our grads and stay cool, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, Miss Hearn. Great ideas, as always. I really appreciate the job you did. Next, we'll hear from Mr. Swibrows, and he's going to give us some fitness tips. And remember, over the summer, you've got to be taking care of yourself and doing your fitness all by yourself.
Hey everyone, it's time for our fitness minute. And this, of course, is going to be our last fitness minute. And what we've tried to do with these is just give you some really simple activities you can do at home to keep yourself active. Things like learning how to do our plank or our balance skills or some of our stretches and things like that. And what we really want you to do is try to maintain that activity for about 60 minutes a day. And when people hear that, they think, oh my goodness, I've got to work out for at least an hour. And that's not necessarily what it means. So what I want to try to do this week is give you some really simple things to do throughout your day so that by the end of the day, if you add up all of the minutes you were active, it equals about 60 minutes. So when you break it down like that, it's a little bit easier. And here's a couple little things you can do. As we're starting to be able to go out into the community a little bit more. So when it's safe to go, one day you're going to be able to hop in the car and head to a store with mom and dad. And usually when that happens, you're probably circling around the parking lot trying to find the best spot. Well, next time that happens, tell who you're ever with. Say, don't worry about the perfect spot. Park way at the back of the parking area. And that's going to do two things. Number one, you're going to find a spot pretty quickly. And number two, now you've got to walk from the very back of the parking lot all the way to the store. You get to walk around in the store, buy your stuff, and then you've got to walk all the way back to your car. So it's a few extra steps. And every time you add those extra steps, it's just a little bit more fitness time. And another thing that you can do in our house, usually the moms and the dads do the laundry and fold it, but everyone has to put their own laundry away. So what I've tried to convince my kids to do is when they're putting their laundry away, just to put it one item away at a time. So they got to go and pick it up, take one pair of shorts, put them in the drawer, and then come back and get another one. And they have to do that multiple times. So they're walking back and forth all the time. Now, to be honest with you, they don't really do it that way. They just want to get it done quickly. But you really got to discipline yourself and try to do it that way. And that's a great way to get some extra steps in, to get a little bit more fitness in. So like at the end of the day, when you add up all your minutes, you've had about 60 minutes every day of activity. And if you can do that, you're going to be in excellent shape, and you're going to be a lot healthier, and you're going to be happier too. So thanks very much for listening to our fitness minutes throughout this. We hope you have a fantastic summer. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay active. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks, Mr. Swibrows. Again, great job with those fitness tips. I hope people are listening because there's some really, really good ideas there. We're gonna end today with our birthdays for the rest of the month of June. You've enjoyed our videos, and it's kept a connection to the community that I think is important. Please remember to stay safe, look after each other, and try and stay positive. It's a tough time, there's no question about it, lots of changes, but having a positive attitude and a growth mindset will certainly help you through these times. Thanks everybody, we'll see you later.